welcome the members.
Dedicated to promoting free trade and fostering economic cooperation with countries outside the European Union. EFTA is a vital instrument for Switzerland to diversify its trade relations and expand economic partnerships worldwide, ensuring opportunities for Swiss businesses and their partners abroad. I would also like to acknowledge that the Swiss Parliamentary Services had the honor of hosting a delegation for a study visit from the Nigerian Parliamentary Services from the 20th to the 22nd of November 2024 in Bern. I have been told that the exchanges had been fruitful and further technical cooperation takes place, so we already have an established relationship on the parliamentary level. To the purpose of the visit. As we look ahead, our delegation is here with a clear purpose to explore ways to deepen our economic partnership with Nigeria and to identify new areas for collaboration. As I said, the potential of this country is huge, just looking at its population size. I am convinced that parliamentary diplomacy can help to strengthen ties and relaunch processes for our governments. While EFTA, the European Free Trade Association, does not yet have a formal trade negotiation process with Nigeria in place, we are here to lay the groundwork for future possibilities. Parliamentary level dialogue such as this one is vital to building trust and creating the conditions for a deeper collaboration. Switzerland and Nigeria enjoy good, diverse, and in various specific areas, very productive relations. This is also reflected in the number of high-level meetings and visits between our two respective countries. Since 2016, political consultations between our governments, the migration dialogue, and the human rights dialogue have been taking place together in the framework of the so-called Switzerland-Nigeria Days. These dialogues are essential to further deepening our cooperation between our governments. Bilateral relations between Switzerland and Nigeria are very good. In 2023, Nigeria was Switzerland's seventh largest trading partner in Africa, with $850 million worth of goods traded. Nigeria remains Switzerland's biggest supplier of crude oil. Swiss exports are largely based on chemicals and pharmaceuticals and machinery. Switzerland is also a very large investor in Nigeria. The stock of foreign direct investment was $280 million in 23. Some 60 Swiss companies are active in the country, including subsidiaries of major groups such as Nestle, Lafarge-Holcim, and Novartis, the pharmaceutical company. Swiss companies are interested in the Nigerian market and can be seen from their considerable presence in Nigeria. Our companies are very sensitive to good framework conditions for further expanding their business activities. Honorable colleagues, the role of parliamentarians in shaping trade policy cannot be overstated. This is why this dialogue with you as representatives of the Nigerian people is so important for us. We hope that this will further strengthen mutual understanding of our democratic and also very federalist political systems. We are eager to learn from you, your priorities, your challenges, and your vision for Nigeria's economic future. Thank you again very much, Mr. President, for hosting us today.
Actually, on a short budget break. In other words, we suspended plenaries to enable us engage with ministers, MDAs, and other organizations that benefit from the Nigerian budget to discuss, as usual, about the progress of the budget in 2024 and then, of course, the way forward for 2025 budget. So we intend to reopen the parliament in terms of plenaries next week. That will be on the 4th of February. But when we heard you were in town, we said we must make all available efforts to receive you, because it is not every day that we have August visitors in the month of January. So you are welcome to Nigeria. It's a great excitement. So let me say, with deep sense of expectations that the warmest regard that we have from the Parliament of Nigeria, particularly the Nigerian Senate. We are happy to receive the chairman and members of the Swiss IFTA delegation in this courtesy call. Today, we stand at a pivotal moment, a moment brimming with opportunities and the promises of a partnership that can shape the destinies of not just our nations, but our posterity. There is a Swiss proverb that says that when there is unity, mountains can be moved. It is a sentiment that resonates deeply with us as senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. For we too understand that progress is built on unity, collaboration, and shared purpose. And today, as representatives of our nations, we are the stewards of that unity. And I believe strongly, hence we can move mountains. Switzerland, and indeed the European Free Trade Association, has long been a beacon of ingenuity and perseverance. Your work in advancing free trade and fostering economic cooperation has set a standard for what nations can achieve when they focus not on their divisions, but on their commonalities. Our two nations, Nigeria and Switzerland, have already shared moments of profound partnership. One which you mentioned that just finished in November 2024. Another such moment was the historic agreement in 2017 when Switzerland returned about 321 million US dollars. I don't want to use the word looted fund, but I will say stored fund to Nigeria. You did that. A gesture that not only strengthened the bonds of trust between our countries, but also set a global example of accountability and mutual respect. It was clear proof that when nations act with integrity and in the spirit of justice, the world becomes a better place for all to live in. Now, we have before us the opportunity to write the next chapter of our shared history. Nigeria, as the largest economy in Africa and a proud member of the African Continental Free Trade Area, stands ready to engage with IFTA in ways that will transcend mere trade. We envision partnerships that will ignite innovation, diversify our economies, and create opportunities for generations to come. Now, I want you to picture, if you will, a Nigeria where Swiss expertise in precision engineering enhances our manufacturing sector, where our agricultural wealth finds new markets in IFTA, in all the nations of IFTA, and where our shared commitment to sustainability drives forward thinking solutions for energy and the environment. These are not dreams, but can be the fruits of bold actions if we plant the seeds here today. Nigeria's economy is on a transformative journey under the present leadership of our President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, with bold reforms such as the removal of fuel subsidies and the unification of the Naira exchange rate. The government has taken decisive steps to stabilize the economy and attract foreign direct investment. These measures are laying the foundation for sustainable growth, with projections indicating a very promising GDP growth rate of 4.17% in year 2025. In addition, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration is prioritizing credit access and entrepreneurship to drive economic expansion. The forthcoming establishment of the National Credit Guarantee Company aims to empower businesses and individuals, fostering innovation and, of course, job creation. These initiatives reflect Nigeria's commitment to building a resilient economy that thrives on opportunity and partnership. Let us speak slightly in a plain language. The world is changing, and changing fast. The tides of global trade are shifting, and those who rise to meet the moment with courage and vision will shape the future. Let it be said of Nigeria and IFTA that we did not falter, that we rose together to seize the opportunity of our time. The National Assembly of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is poised to take the tide when it serves and to provide a legal environment for our fortunes to thrive together. As we embark on these ventures, let us keep our gaze fixed firmly on the horizon, where the mountains of challenges can indeed be moved, as it is always said in the Swiss proverb, not by one nation alone, but by the unity of the four nations that make up IFTA and in partnership with the Federal Republic of Nigeria. On behalf of the entirety of the Nigerian Senate and the National Assembly as a whole, and the good people of our dear nation, Nigeria, I extend once again my heartfelt gratitude to you for sparing the time to visit us, your colleagues, lawmakers, who dot the I's and cross the T's for trade to move forward through legal frameworks. May our deliberations hereafter be fruitful and our resolve unshakable, and the partnership that we are forming enduring. I thank you for coming. May God take you back safely.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Excellency. To our distinguished guest, while His Excellency, members of the delegation. Is it? Come this way, madam, for the photographers.
Geneva, which is our main diplomatic and political center for international relations in Switzerland. It's a garandage pen to maybe in the future sign a potential agreement between Nigeria and Switzerland. Thank you very much. So I was just asked whether I would like to have a closing statement. I would like to thank the President of the National Assembly again very much for hosting us. Indeed, as he has mentioned, with the unity together of Nigeria and Switzerland, we indeed can move mountains. We are persuaded about this, and we take these very positive words on a potential agreement between the European Free Trade Association and Nigeria home with us to our ministers, and we hope that soon a visit on the ministerial level might be following. So thank you again very much for hosting us today.
Maybe just for me to add for members of the delegation from Switzerland that I'm almost a permanent visitor to Geneva, because I was elected as an executive committee member of the Interparliamentary Union, and so our headquarters is in Geneva, and we meet even this coming month of February. We'll be meeting there, and we're also meeting in August in Geneva. And that's the first time Nigeria has been an ESCOM member in 180-something member country IPU. We've not been there in 64 years. So I happen to be the first Senate President who will go elected to represent Africa in that organization. And of course, today again, I look forward to seeing you and having other bilateral meetings with you.
Thank you very much, gentlemen of the press. We so much appreciate it. There will be a group photograph at the lobby. For the time being.
Let's be on wide angle. You can't stand there.